Hello, I'm Ellen and welcome to my kitchen makeover. I moved into this house 2 years ago, but I have never really styled my kitchen, and a lot of my things have just been laid out unceremoniously on the bench, and I think we can do better. So if you missed my last video, or if you're new here, let me quickly catch you up. We did some initial styling moments like a place for my cookbooks, a box I can use as a drop zone, and added a cute little lamp to this corner. We did a little bit of shelf styling with things I already owned, and I moved the kettle from one side of the sink to the other and created a bit of a tea and coffee station. And I also added one of my favourite things so far, a cute hook set to hang my favourite mugs. And last but not least, we had a quick expedition to the nursery to create an indoor herb garden. I have to say, this has been one of my favourite things I've done so far for the kitchen. It's such an easy and cheap thing to do. These seedlings and terracotta pots only cost me a few dollars each, so it's a very cost-effective way to add some life to your kitchen. And with that, stage 1 of styling was complete, but we still have a few more things left to do. So now that you're all caught up, let's go to the present day. Hello guys, it is blind install day. Now please excuse the voice, I've had a bit of a cold going on this week and I still sound a little blocked up, but I am very excited and nervous about today. I'm really hoping that the choices I've made are going to work out the way I've envisioned it in my head. I went for a flat Austrian, which is very similar to a Roman blind, but with less structure to it. I really wanted that sort of more relaxed swoop look to it. Fingers crossed it's going to work out, but we will find out in a few hours this afternoon. Okay, so I got the blinds installed on Monday, and it is now the following Monday. I had intended to do a sort of immediate post-installation reaction, but I ended up in the corner of my kitchen floor crying like an emotionally disturbed child, which I think probably didn't make for great YouTube viewings. I think that I was a little disappointed initially because it's not quite the color I was expecting. I think I was hoping for something a bit warmer, more like this, which is a bit more beige-like. But hindsight is 20/20 vision, and what I realized is that most curtain shops will use fabrics from fabric manufacturers, and these fabric manufacturers actually have their own showrooms. So if you can't find necessarily what you're looking for in the curtain shop and what they have available and on display, you can actually go to the showrooms and you can get samples from them to kind of hang up in your own home to make your decisions, and you have a much broader range of things to pick from. So initially I actually wanted brown, and I was kind of led to believe, based on what was available at the curtain shop, that I couldn't get brown. I didn't think there were any brown fabrics available. But when I went to the curtain fabric showroom, there were plenty of brown fabrics there, and I probably might have been able to avoid some of my disappointment if I had known that and I had actually been able to go to the showroom before placing my order and getting some samples and kind of hanging them up for a week and deciding based on that which one I liked the best. So that's just something that I learned, so I just thought it would probably be good to share that in case other people also didn't know that. It can avoid some regret and meltdowns. But anyway, it's time to move on. So I've been living with this styling here for a couple of weeks now since I did my last video. And for the most part, it is working for me. It's really good to have my kettle right by the sink, and it's really good to kind of have my coffee station here as well. The watering can right here by the sink so that I can water my herbs. All of that is working great for me. Except one thing is that this area sort of above the shelf is looking kind of unbalanced and a little bit blank. I think I'm going to try and sort of make a bit of an arrangement up on the wall to kind of draw the eye up a little bit and hopefully create a little bit more visual balance. So we better get going. I decided to create a bit of a mini gallery wall, partly with things I already owned and some new. I went looking for some art on Etsy, and when I saw this one with a quote on it, "What if it all works out?" I was absolutely sold, because I just really needed to hear those words at that point in time after feeling so unsure about what to do next with my kitchen. And I also really love the butterflies on it too. this small round frame, but it only had a stand on it and I didn't have any picture hanging supplies and I didn't really feel like going to the hardware store. But I did have some screws and some wire, so I made do. Well, it's not pretty, but it'll work. I also wanted to create a little home for my medication and supplements, so I found a small bread box to home them in. I need a third hand. I like to have these within reach on the bench because if I put them in the cupboards, they're out of sight and out of mind and I forget to take them, so this is the perfect solution for me. And lastly, these terrible bar stools had to go. Much better. I just want to thank you guys so much for being with me here today. I have something a little special for you. I want to take a moment to recognize that all of you watching right now are basically my OG viewers. I'm still really new to YouTube and I just want to say thank you and show my appreciation for all of you for taking a chance on me. And I've just created a Discord server. It's brand spanking new and I would really love it if you all join me there. So for the 2 weeks following the release of this video, there will be a link in the description where you can come and join the Discord server for free. And this will be a lifetime membership. In this server, we will be able to talk about all things design and I will share updates of things that I'm working on. And you can show things that you're working on, ask for advice, or even if you want to show off a little space that you've just finished, that would be more than welcome. And I would just love the opportunity to get to know you all better. So please come and join me. If you don't know what Discord is, just download it on your phone and click the link in the description and come find out because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really, really excited. Enjoy the reveal now and thank you again. We'll see you next time. Bye. Now here's a reminder of where we started. There was so much white, bare benches, bare shelves, and now with a few simple changes, here's how it's looking now. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Truth be told, I really wanted this to be the last video in my kitchen makeover, but I'm feeling now like that back wall is looking a little blank, and I'm also considering wrapping my fridge. So I think there may be a part 3 to this. But as I've been working on my kitchen and I've had so many challenges along the way with it, I've realized that this is kind of the reality of making over a home, particularly your own home. Sometimes it's a matter of just doing things one at a time, building it layer by layer, and making mistakes and learning from them. But I am starting to feel like this kitchen fits me and my life and my style, and we'll get there gradually, one tweak at a time. And if you'll have me, I'd love to bring you along for the ride, so please consider subscribing. I want to thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!